Janet Siddiqui.
Good evening. I'm very grateful to the citizens of Howard County for the opportunity to serve them on the Board of Education. I'm Dr. Janet Siddiqui. I'm a pediatrician at Johns Hopkins and have lived in Howard County over 30 years, and I'm seeking your vote for the Board of Education in the upcoming election. Just like you, I'm very proud of our great school system we have and would like to continue to make it better by fostering a safe and nurturing environment for each child, irrespective of their learning style or socioeconomic background. Over the next 4 years, we must invest strategically to eliminate achievement gaps through strong programs, training, and leadership in our schools, provide necessary resources for our teachers and staff, professional development, technology, and support, have cutting-edge curriculum in STEM, the arts, world language, and modern infrastructure to ensure every child is ready to compete in the 21st century. How we educate our children now is our strength for the future. Thank you.
Thank you all. Now for the questions. Question 1. What changes, if any, would you implement to improve communication between the school board, superintendent, and the general public?
So much has changed over the past 5 to 10 years in the ways that we communicate, especially with technology. And everyone has different desires for different information. You have desires from parents at the school level with the teachers and the principal. You have community members that may want to know what's going on with the schools. You have teachers that want information regarding what's going on with their workday. So I think I would welcome input from communication from the community in regard to what's best. What I think would be a good idea would be to have a centralized place that you could select which communications you wanted to get. So you'd go onto the school system website, if you wanted, staff information, which actually is public right now if you want to go onto the staff hub. If you wanted specific school information, specific information about your child's school, or specific information of the community. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Siddiqui. Question 2. As a result of state legislation passed this year regarding student assessments, would you want to change the number of assessments given to students each year? And how would you ensure that the results of the assessments will be used to improve instruction and student achievement? Ms. Siddiqui?
Yes, I support the recommendations that came down from the committee that was proposed through legislation. It's limiting the amount of testing. We had already reduced the kindergarten readiness assessments to, limited pools versus every child taking it. That was through the legislation in the spring. Currently, the school system already has a low amount of testing as compared to the rest of the state. But I think what's really important is the value of the assessments. I mean, parents, teachers, and students want assessments that are of value and give them information and instructional value, and formative assessments that look at multiple measures of a student's progress and really guide them in their critical thinking skills. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Siddiqui. Larry Cohen from the association representing retired school system employees will ask additional questions.
Good evening. Thank you, Twanda. I appreciate the opportunity to be here representing the Retired Educators Association of Howard County in connection with the League of Women Voters. And thank you, candidates, for being here tonight. So question number 3. There have been concerns expressed by parents about how the school system handles support services for children with special needs. How would you address those issues as a school board member?
As a pediatrician, I advocate for my patients with special needs every single day. There's different levels you need to look at this. At the individual levels, each child is unique, and we have to make sure that they have the resources that are in their IEP and their 504 plan. We need to make sure at a systemic level that paraeducators and student assistants have the professional training and professional development to assist the teachers in the classroom. Also, we need early identification for some of our students, because a lot of behaviors or cognitive disabilities, if they're addressed early on, you can prevent things in the long run. So those are the things that I would address. Thank you.
Thank you. Question number 4, in what areas, if any, do you think that the school system has misspent money?
Yes, just a point of clarification, the school system did provide everything that the audit committee needed mid-September, and part of it was a delay in financial reports that had to get to the state by September 30th. I wish we had a lot of money to do the different things that we want to do. I've been a Board of Education member, and I feel every budget decision, I can't think of a good time when we had a lot of money. We went through the recession. We've always had difficult challenges and decisions to make, but we've always maintained a program. Some of the things that I didn't support this last time, I don't support increase in class size. I really wanted a coordinator for diversity and inclusion that would help us with some of the issues in our school system regarding racial inequalities and diversity and biases. Thank you.
At this point, we're going to have 60 seconds for each one of you to give a closing statement. Dr. Siddiqui?
Thanks to the League of Women Voters for hosting this forum, and I asked for your vote in November. I've been on the Board of Education for several years now, and like you, I care about the future of our children. I have a vision that I think many people in Howard County have for their children in terms of eliminating achievement gaps, making sure our students are excelling to their greatest potential. And as an individual board member, I can't do it alone. I need to do it together with the board. I need to do it together with the community. I've always believed in the power of working together to further and strengthen our school system and to build on the progress we've made and to create an even more perfect school system. I look forward to hearing your views in the coming days and the weeks and however we can achieve these goals together and continue to work for the greatest schools in Howard County. Please visit my website. I may address some of the inaccuracies that were given here at this by my colleagues here this evening. Janet@janetsiddiqui.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.